Merry Christmas! Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Ivy and I'm a YouTuber and makeup artist based in Asaba, Delta State, Nigeria. And in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you this Christmas holiday inspired makeup tutorial. Now, if this is a content you would like to see, then please keep on watching. And while you're at it, don't forget to like this video, comment on the video, just leave me a comment, share this video if you like, and most importantly, please subscribe down below to my YouTube channel, and I'll see you in a bit. Merry Christmas once again, guys. So we're going to be starting this makeup look using our face primer. This is the Hair Guy and Esther Skin Filter Primer, and I am just going to be applying this all over my face. I have my mirror right here. Having done that, we are going to be using a Zaron Brown Skin Liquid Foundation. I am in the shade khaki or khaki. I'm just going to be taking 2 pumps. I think the pump is stuck. I've not used this foundation in a minute, and I'm going to be applying this all over my face. Now, this foundation has a very red undertone, so I'm always careful when using it, but this was the closest match to me. Please make sure you blend very well, guys, because blending is key to having a flawless makeup look. So I'm done, guys, and I still have a little bit left over at the back of my hand. I'm going to use this later on in the video. So the next thing we're going to do right now, we're going to conceal. I'll be using this Nigerian Beauty in my Skin Liquid Concealer in 050. This is actually a corrector. I have some, it's not showing on camera, but I have some black circles underneath my eyes, so I'm just going to color correct those circles and then highlight. I also have a spot right here that I want to color correct. So after that, we are going to be going into our Nigerian Beauty in my Skin Liquid Concealer in the shade 046. Excuse me, I don't used to highlight as much as I used to before. So what I just do, I just apply my highlighting concealer here and then here like this, and then whatever is left I apply here and then here. Because what I came to find out is as soon as you start blending, the concealer is going to spread either way, so it's better, and then it might not be too much, like too much, and you spend a longer time blending, so it's better do it this way. Now I'm taking my same beauty blender, I'm going to blend this out. And guys, I love taking my concealer over top my eyelid. It serves as I don't know, it serves as a blanket for the eye, like it just helps to cover any eye discoloration. And you can see how well this blended out, like it didn't even waste any time. And after blending out, whatever I have left on my sponge, I take onto my chin and my forehead. I really don't like highlighting those places separately. And then when I'm done blending, I just take a little bit more and apply on the bridge of my nose, because this concealer is a bit drying, so it's important to go in stages. Man, I can't believe 2021 is almost gone. Like, it seemed just like yesterday that I was saying Merry Christmas to everyone, and now here we are again singing Merry Christmas. Taking my foundation brush without adding any additional product, I'm just going to go over the edges. I don't like having demarcations, obvious lines of demarcations on my face. Okay, having done that, I'll use my Mira Cosmetics setting powder in cinnamon to set this makeup. In fact, I've been loving this Mira Cosmetics powder. Before you set, if you take any time, please blend out the concealer again to avoid creases. I'm just going to bake just this area around my cheek. So, don't mind me, I'm a very playful person. So having done that, I'm just hoping that I have enough things like Nigerian owned makeup brands to complete this video. I think we are going to go into the brows right now as the makeup is baking. I'm going to be using this my Hair Guy and Esther brow pencil, sculpting eyebrow pencil in the shade Ebony. It looks just like this. While it has a spoolie here and the pencil, while doing this part of the tutorial, I don't think I am going to talk because I have to focus and like go really in. So just a minute, guys. I'm just going to take same concealer we used, the Nibon Beauty concealer, and I'm going to add a little bit more of the foundation to the back of my hand, and we are going to be using this to neaten up the eyebrow. I always advise it's better to use your foundation, especially when you do your base first, like your makeup before your brows. It's better to use your foundation shade to clean up the top part of your eyebrow rather than using a light concealer. It's just easier to blend, and when you snap flash photography, it doesn't show. So let me just clean up this concealer. Let me just clean up this eyebrow with the concealer, and then we'll get back to our gist on Christmas, like how fast this Christmas came. What are you guys up to? having done that, we're going to be using two makeup eyeshadow palettes today. This one is from a Nigerian owned makeup brand, Nuban Beauty, and this one is from Zico Cosmetics. It's a collaboration between Zico Cosmetics and Lydia Stanley, a YouTuber based here in Nigeria. I really love this eyeshadow palette a lot, especially the, let me just cover the mirror so I don't blind you guys, especially the matte shades. But this eyeshadow palette has some really nice shimmery shades, but the mattes are not like dark enough for me to work with, so I'm going to be mixing these two shades and telling you what shade I am picking up. I am going in first with the shade Milky Way. This is my favorite shade to set underneath my eyebrow, which is what I am doing right now. I prefer using a light eyeshadow to set underneath my eyebrow rather than using a very light concealer. I don't know, it's just a personal preference, you know. Now, having done that, I'm going to be going into the shade Umber from my Zico x Lydia Stanley eyeshadow palette, and I'm going to be applying that into the crease. So guys, what are you doing this Christmas? Like, what are your plans? Are you doing it where you reside? Are you spending your Xmas where you reside? Are you traveling to your villages? Like, what is the plan? Like, what are you guys up to? Me, I'm staying put right here because I have a little baby and I don't want to go through the stress of having to pack and all of that, so I'm doing my Xmas right here where we reside. Okay, that is looking really beautiful. Guys, I like taking my transition colors right into the front part of my eyebrows here. I've been doing that recently and I like the look it gives. Now, taking another blending brush, I am going to be going into the shade Amma. Amma is a deeper color than the shade we use, and I'm just going to be placing that at the side of my lid and blending that directly into the crease. But no matter where you are spending your Xmas, I mean, you have to slay this Christmas. Like, there is no excuse for not turning out, like, for not being on your best, being well dressed and Now, I want the eyeshadow to stick onto something. The concealer we put on our lid, we did not set it with powder, but it's a bit dried down now, and I want to add a little bit more to it. I still have some concealer on the back of my hand right here, so I'm going to be using that to will I say, in fact, let me just cut the crease. Let me cut my lid and do a little bit of cut crease. This is like my favorite kind of glam look for events and, you know, Xmas and all of that. So I'm going to be cutting it. I'm not doing a full-on cut crease because, I mean, you're going to be doing this look on Christmas Day when you just finish cooking all the rice and frying all the chicken and everything, and guests are already around, like people visiting, so you don't really have the luxury of spending so much time. Cutting your crease accurately takes a lot of time and patience. I remember that the kids are going to be on their hand, like disturbing you, so just do a semi-cut crease, and then I'm going to be going into my Nuban Beauty palette. This palette doesn't have a name, but I think we'll go in with this rose gold shade right here. I think let's do this one. I think I'm liking that already, and we're just going to pack that onto the lid. Can you guys see that? Like, this Nuban Beauty eyeshadow palette it's really, really nice. This color is so beautiful. It's so pretty. Where did all these my brushes go and hide today? Like, I've been looking for brushes all day. So we're going back to the Lydia Stanley Whimsical eyeshadow palette, and we are mixing the black risky and the Amma shade we used earlier, and we are going to be applying that on the edges like this, just using it to marry the eyeshadows together so that it looks well blended. Okay, let's do that for the other side. So that everything merges, like just blends together and looks well blended. Good. Can you see that, guys? So now we're going back to that same Amma shade from the Ezekiel times Lydia Stanley eyeshadow palette, and we're going to be mixing it with Isoken. It's another matte brown shade, and we're going to be using that to blend this part of the crease, like where the eyeshadow meets with the crease. Like, just blend it out. So that it looks clean, it looks neat. I just went to turn on the generator. Did you guys see that? That is one of the struggles of being a YouTuber in Nigeria. Like, the light just went off. So I'm going to go into the umber shade in the Ezekiel times Lydia Stanley eyeshadow palette. For my skin tone, it's like one of the best transition shades ever created. So we're just going to blend out the transition area again, so that like the crease color is not looking very harsh. Like, you have to spend time blending. Like, I have 3 blending brushes in front of me here that I've been using, and as you can see, it's looking really beautiful. So the next thing we are going to do, we are done with that. We are going to go in now to our liquid liner, and today I'll be using the Ewaronke Eyeliner Blackout liquid liner. I have been using the Zaron one, but let's just use something different for today. This is like a pen liner. Guys, you know it's Christmas period, so like, you see how sharp that liquid, that cat eye is? Like, you have to slay everybody that comes close to you. Like, just let them know that you know what's up. So having done that, we are going to go into mascara application now. So I have 2 of my favorite mascaras right here from Zaron Cosmetics, both of them. I think I'll be using this Zaron lengthening mascara and just using that to brush through my lashes, because we're going to apply false lashes, because I mean, come on, it's Christmas. You know, there's a look that that false lash gives. Oh, I'm all over the place, guys. So we missed something. We have not smoked out our bottom lashes. We are going to go into our same mixture, mixing the Amma and Risky shade from our Zickel times Lydia Stanley eyeshadow palette. Let me just show you guys, which is this shade right here and this one. This is a black shade. This we're just going to do like this, and we're going to be using that to smoke out our lower lash line. Can you see that beauty? Ha. You understand the try for this eyeshadow palette, Sha. She did a very good job. Now we're going to be lining our waterline with a black pencil, and the pencil I've been loving recently is from Miracle Cosmetics, which is their black long-lasting, their charcoal long-lasting waterproof pencil. I'm just going to be applying that into my waterline. Then we're going to be applying our lashes. The lashes we are using today is from Vuan Beauties. Vuan Beauties is a Nigerian owned makeup brand, and this is from the Vuan Beauty Barbie doll collection. Unfortunately, I don't have a Nigerian owned makeup brand, so I'm going to hide the lash glue I'm using and just apply it off camera. Just turn your hand like you're applying it from up or down. That is like the easiest way to apply lashes. Next, we are going to be dusting off the powder. You can see, I don't know if you can see right here and right here, like the powder has, the skin has absorbed a little bit of the powder. Like, this is what baking is all about. So I'm just going to be sweeping up and tapping in this powder into the skin, and that is going to help the powder set the makeup better. So back to our gist. Who is inviting me to come and eat Christmas rice? Because I really want to waka waka this 2021 Christmas. Okay, now the next thing we are going to do, we're going to be setting our face with our face powder, and the face powder I have right here is the Zaron Brown Skin Powder, compact powder, full coverage in the shade Brick. This is like my latest obsession. Okay, I'm just going to use that to set my face. This Zaron Brown Skin line, it's like the high-end makeup line from Zaron. Like, they took a lot of care in coming out with this brand, or this line rather. It really feels bougie. The finish, everything about it. I have the other Zaron mattifying powder, which I love for like my day-to-day makeup and stuff, because I have oily skin. But this brown skin line, ooh, it's really nice. Can you see how well it just set my face? what I like to do, I just like to tap my powder into my brush into the powder and just gently use it to tap my eyebrow, because we're going to set the eyebrow with the brow gel shortly. But I like to do this to take off any shine and to set it in place. As you can see, just pat it, don't move it, just pat, do it in a patting motion. You can see it's matted it down. All right, now the next thing we have to do is to contour. Now we said we were going to use makeup from Nigerian owned makeup brands, and Juvia's Place is owned by a Nigerian, so I don't know if that counts, but I have this Juvia's Place bronzed powder in deep dark, so I'm just going to use this to contour my nose and to contour the rest of my face. Now I like to use this lighter shade here to contour my nose, and this deeper shade right here to contour my face. So if you see me, this is a new palette, by the way, guys. I started using this palette about 3 days ago and I've been loving it. So I'm just going to contour the nose. Take your contour into the front part of your eyebrow. It helps to make everything look well blended. As you can see, I'm done with the nose. The nose is looking snatched, and then we're going to contour the face. I don't take my contour too low anymore. I just take it a bit higher up, like around this area, because it frames my face better. Okay, now I'm going to apply blush. Like, I'm using different brushes. Majority of the brushes I use today are from Nigerian owned makeup brands. If you guys can lay your hands on the Vicabel Deluxe 20-piece brush set, that set is really good. Like, every single brush you will ever need in your life is in that brush set. This blush brush I'm using right now is from Makeup 360 Degree, and the blush I'm using is the House of Tara blush in Zinari. Looks like this. It's like a wine reddish pink blush. Next we're going to be highlighting our face, and I'll be using my Xyron bronzer palette in Gold Crush, and I'll be using this off pink champagne color right here. This one, I think. Okay, this one right here. I like this bronzer highlighter palette because it's not too shimmery. It doesn't have a lot of shimmers in it, so when I use it, it gives me that subtle glow. What did I just say? This glow. It's not like a chunky glitter. Whatever is left on my brush, I just hit that underneath my brow bone. Who's your makeup artist? And then I'm still going to go into that shade and use that to apply in this inner part of my eye right here. It just helps to open up the eye, and I love the look it gives. Okay, now having done that, I'm going to go back to my powder brush without adding any additional product and just gently buff around my face, because we are almost done with this makeup look. We just have a few things to do and we are done. Then I'm just going to pat it on the highlighter. Just pat it on to help it blend out a bit better. And that is it, guys. The next thing we are going to do, we're going to be setting our eyebrow, and I'm going to be using my Dabel Cosmetics brow tamer, instant tamer, and using the spoolie part of our Hagen Esther pencil. I'm just going to take a little bit of that, and I will use that to set my eyebrow. In fact, the two brows, I'm just taking off some on the back of my hand so that it's not too much. I'm just setting the brows. This Dabel brow tamer is the truth. Like, I've been wasting money getting some other brands, and the very first day I tried this tamer, I was in shock. But the thing is, I've not really seen it in stock since I got this one. I intend to buy a backup because I do not want to hear stories. Can you see how that just transformed those brows? Okay, guys, what we have to do next is to apply our lipstick. Because I'm going to be eating and chopping all day. You know, it's Christmas Day and you're going to be eating and chopping every minute, just like I intend to do. So we have to use a long-lasting lipstick. In cases like this, I like to go in with matte liquid lipsticks that are matte, because they tend to last longer with all the eating and choppies and drinking. Okay, so we are going to line our lips first. I have two Zaron liquid lipsticks, and this one is like a very bright shade of red. I want to go in for something a little bit tamer. This is red as well, but it's like a muted red. And then I'm going to be going in with my Zaron lip liner in Vivid. I will go over top this Vivid with another shade, Stallion. Let me just look for that shade. Found it. So let's line our lips. Now I'm going to go over top that with Stallion just to turn it down a bit. This Stallion, in fact, I think Zaron has the best lip liners in Nigeria. I initially tried one other one from Hagen Esther. It was nice, but when I went through the first, you know, when you buy eye pencil or lip liner, you know that first, the sharpened part, I couldn't, like, I wasted one whole pencil. I was trying to sharpen the pencil and it was just not sharpening. Before I went on YouTube to research, and someone advised to put it in the freezer to allow it to solidify. It was just too soft, and I did that and I was able to salvage the other ones. But I mean, one can't be going through that stress. What if you are on the road, like on the move, and you have to make use of your lip pencil, like you're making up on the go? So since that day, I've not really used those lip liner, but this Zaron lip liners, they are really good. So now we're just going to wow. Yeah, I was thinking this was a muted red. It's just a deeper shade of red. It's really nice though. So how am I looking, guys? So the last thing we're going to do now will be to set this face, like set it so that it lasts all day. And for that, we're going to be using my new favorite, my new love. This is the Beauty by AD Body Fix. So I like to do after that is to fan it down so that it dries. So guys, this is the finished look. I mean, is this not looking really nice? So if you have something like this on for your Xmas, nobody can talk to you. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'm going to be reading the comment section or awaiting a message from any of you. Like, invite me. If you're in the Asaba axis and environs, invite me to come and eat rice. I'll pay you a visit and eat rice because I'm going to Waka Waka this Christmas. Like, I'm going everywhere. I'm going to visit at least 6 people on Xmas Day. So if you see me knocking on your door and you know me, please open the door. I came to eat rice. Thank you guys so much for watching. Merry Christmas once again. I wish you guys a wonderful holiday, like a nice celebration. I hope you guys have fun, like you enjoy yourself. Enjoy your holiday with your loved ones. Reach out to those in need if you can as well. I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.